Exactly.
Look how creepy that shit is.
Dude,
Welcome to salvation, your reprieve from sin.
Nikki, are you there?
Hey, it's just me. No DJ to police me today. He is busy getting ready for his upcoming horror festival, the Jacksonville Horror Film Festival. So he asked me if I could just run it solo, and so here I am. But this is the Death Rattle podcast. I am your host, Kanan Becker, and unfortunately, like I said, DJ is not going to be here today, and I am still battling this cold allergy thing. Like, I figured out it's not just a cold, that it's allergies as well, and it is not fun. But anyway, I figured it'd been a while since I just kind of hung out with you guys anyway, and so yeah, so this is basically just me answering any of your questions and to shooting the shit, so to speak, with you guys. Why is the chat? There we go. Okay. So how are you guys? How is everybody? How was your week? Can you guys hear me okay? I know I'm a little stuffily, but see, we have Frostbite. What's up? B Movie Theater in the house. Pot apple. Yeah, pot apple. Pepper Noel. Oh, and also this is streaming because it's just me. I figured I would do it on the Ghost Pirate channel too. So, but if you are on the Ghost Pirate channel, make sure you go to the Death Rattled page and subscribe over there, because this is not normal. We are always on the Death Rattle page now, not on the Ghost Pirate. So we do it every single Wednesday at the same time, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. But like I said, because it's just me by myself today, I figured I would include the Ghost Pirate audience. So see, we have is that Terry? Yeah, Terry, Joe Begret, Lenny, Fearfrau. Why can't I say that today? I can't say that. FF. Case. Casey. Yeah. Is it I don't know. I always see Case, but I think it's KC, right? Or K. Yeah. Chad, Gaston, Collateral. Man, I wish I could zoom in on these so that I can barely see them. My glasses are out in my car. Normally I have DJ here. So I think I got most of you guys. If not, then I apologize. But yeah, from this point forward, if you have a question or something you really want me to read, just put question at the beginning of your comment, and I'll try to get as many questions in during the stream as possible. Loud and clear. Nice. Your audio video is good. Awesome. Thank you. Boobs. There's B movie. Got to get that boobs in. Boobs are great. Got to get the boobs in when you can. Affiliate dude. Watch 10. Consistent rain makes me joke. Yeah, it's been like summertime here. Like we're already in the 80s, like high 70s, low 80s. It's been like not a cloud in the sky. Like it's cool, but I've been sick, so I haven't even been able to enjoy it. Not that I have anything to really do out in it anyway, but see. Pat apple. Is that a O or A? Pot apple, I think. Dude, I was sick watching you during summer, and I'm so thankful to be better now, but now you're sick. Yeah. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's just allergies because there's like tons of pollen. Like I said, it's like full on spring here already. Did any of you guys see the last drive-in with Joe Bob last Friday and Darcy? So sad, man. The last episode, but like that's not the end. Like I've been told by numerous people, like they got other stuff going on. It's just the end as far as them on Shudder, but they also still have like 4 more specials. So like every couple months there'll be another special. So we're still going to see them on Shudder for at least a few more times. But I love the last drive-in. Like it got me through 2020 big time. Like all by myself. Still pretty much all by myself now. So it's always still nice to have them to keep me company, but especially back then. Yeah, Joe Begret, I get that. Like allergies are in my family. We all have. My sister Leah has them the worst, but I always have allergies. But this time of year, it's like sometimes it's like hay fever. Like that's how my eye actually got messed up in the first place. Was I got a super bad sinus infection that ended up messing up the eye. Yeah, we've been. So are you guys gonna come hang out with us on Sunday? Watch the Academy Awards. We're gonna be doing a stream this Sunday and basically watching we won't be able to play the Oscars on here, but you can watch it and like kind of watch along with us kind of thing. But it should be fun. We're trying to figure out maybe some trivia games or I don't know, guest or I don't know, something. But with me being sick and him dealing with the festival, like I was supposed to be flying out there tomorrow. I was supposed to fly out, right? Yeah, I was supposed to fly out tomorrow, but I don't have any money, so I'm not gonna be able to make it out to his film festival, which really, 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 really bums me out. But Come to the Death Rattle side. Ghost Power Crew, we have cookies. Man, I want some cookies. Send me cookies. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Long time no see. Jing or Jin. Jin Hawk. I always say Jins. I don't know. You can't read. I can't see. I can read great. I can't see. Especially because my allergies right now, my eyes are like so glazed over. It's really miserable. You know what I should be doing? I don't know why I'm not doing this. Just bring it up on my phone. I can see that much better. Yeah, there we go. This is way easier. Oh, that's so much easier. Because, like, when I look at the screen, because of the light coming from there, it's like blinding. So, yeah, I'll have to be looking down, but whatever. All right. Now I can see so much better. And yes, I can read. It's snowing there, Frostbite? That sucks. Like, where do you live that it's still? I thought it pretty much stopped snowing everywhere. I mean, I know it's still snowing in Alaska where my little sister lives. Hi. Question. What'd you think about the new Mummy trailer? I think it looks kind of bad. Like, it looks very Blumhouse, in my opinion. And like, that's a bummer because see, the problem when me reading them on my phone is that I can't highlight them. The comments. Anyway, I think it looks kind of bad. Like, it looks decent, and then there's like a couple really corny parts, especially the whole grandma line and look of all. I don't know. It just has too many red flag things in it. And when you've seen as many movies as I have, and especially like Blumhouse, I think it's gonna be cheesy as fuck and corny as hell, and they're gonna, I don't know, Blumhouse it and make it like Blumhouse has just been on not a good pace. Like, or like, it's been a while since Blumhouse made a movie that I think was actually good. You know, like there was a few that I thought were okay. Like, I didn't hate on Woman in the Yard like a lot of people. I wasn't blown away or nothing, but I still thought it was decent. But other than that, like the last like 3 or 4 years, like Blumhouse movies have just flat out sucked. So to me, it's one of those where they'll have to like I'm going to go in expecting to not think it's great, and then hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised. But, you know, it's a weird thing because like everybody's hating on The Bride, and I saw The Bride this past week, and like I get why most people won't like that movie. It's fucking batshit crazy. It's silly and weird, and you know the performances are way over the top. It's like super punk rock in a weird fun way, but I had a blast with it. Like, I think it is like an abstract painting almost. Like, it's hard to follow. It doesn't make a lot of sense at times. Like, it's, you know, got a weird sense of humor, but I really, really enjoyed The Bride. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like a phenomenal movie or a must see or anything like that, but like for my sensibilities, I had a blast with it. Like, super fun movie, and a lot of that is the performance from I just blanked on her name. Damn it. Jessie Buckley. Her performance is incredible in it. Like, there are not very many performances as far as like there's a uniqueness in the way like she basically has like split personalities. And like I don't know if I've ever seen anyone jump between personalities like she does, where it's literally in one sentence without missing a beat, she'll like completely change her mannerisms and the sound of her voice, accent, all of it, like mid sentence and back and forth in one sentence. So like half the sentence will be one way, then it'll be another way, and then it'll be back all in like without missing a word in a sentence. Like it's crazy shit. But yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, I do not personally, I don't think the Mummy is going to be worth a damn, you know? Like hopefully I'm wrong though. Right now, I'm the most anticipating and excited for Undertone that comes out tomorrow. Like I am hearing people who I really respect the opinions of a lot were blown away by it. Like saying basically the hype is real, like, you know, the hype is warranted. So I'm really excited for it because like just from the jump, it looked super creepy, and it was seen by quite a few people last year at I forget which, like a couple film festivals, and people were just blown away by it. So there's a couple movies that when enough people whose opinions I really, you know, respect and align with for the most part, when they're blown away by something, you know, that piques my interest, so to speak. And so Undertone and um Obsession, like Obsession, everybody but me got to see it at Fantastic Fest last summer. It was like the only movie there that I didn't get to see that I wanted to. And like it was just such a hot ticket, and they were only playing it at one time in one theater. Um so I'm super, and then the other one is Hokum. So those three are right now the three that I'm really excited for. And then of course Evil Dead Burn. I'm excited for that one. Let's see. Who wins, Freddy? What was it? Freddy. What was the question? Who wins, Freddy or Jason? Damn, you got 2 inches of snow there last night alone? Man, no thank you. Yeah, who wins, Freddy or Jason? I don't know, man. Like in the movie Freddy versus Jason, like they had to keep finding ways to keep Jason in the fight, so to speak, because like there is no way Jason would be able to beat Freddy unless, you know, what happens in the movie where people interfere and they pulled, you know, Freddy into the real world. Because as long as Freddy is in his universe, which is where all his powers are, Jason doesn't hold a chance. For one, Freddy would outsmart him. But for two, he's supernatural powers. Like Jason's only real power is that, you know, depending on which movie, but he's basically indestructible. Like, you know, he's pretty much a zombie. So it's really a question of like which Freddy are we talking about? And is it in Freddy's nightmare world, or is it in the real world? You know, and which Jason? Is it the undead Jason, or is it like Jason from part 2 or 3? Like that's why it's so complicated when it comes to like pitting up, you know, these killers against each other, is because like which version are we talking about? But if you just kind of sum all of them up, I would bet on Freddy. I just think Freddy is supernatural, like he has actual powers and can pretty much do anything, conjure anything. At the very least, he can get in your head and you know, in your dreams. And like unless Jason doesn't dream, but as far as we know, he dreams because he's like, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. But like I said, I think the only reason he was even in the fight, Jason was in the fight, is because people interfered and they made them be on both in the real world, because otherwise you're not beating Freddy. See, statement, not a question. Where was that? I'm so thankful to be healthy and watching you still. I'm glad you're healthy too. Like, people don't understand, like, unless you've dealt with medical problems and stuff, like, there is nothing worse in the world than medical shit, like being unhealthy. Like, you could have money, you could have love, you could have, you name it. But if you don't have health, like, your life is miserable. Like, I know, because I'm always fighting health shit. And, like, sometimes it's really, really shitty. Hey, say you just saw Honey Bunch, and boy, that was wild. Loved it. Nice. Yeah, I really enjoy Honey Bunch. It's one of those movies, man. Like, there's too many movies where, like, there's one I'm talking about in Friday's video where, like, people need to think about the names of their movies. Like, I don't understand, because there's so many movies that are doomed just by their names. Like, people don't give them a fair shot because the name just sucks and it makes you think it's not going to be something you would want to see. I am, unfortunately, Lenny, not going to Jacksonville. I don't have the money. Like, I'm in jeopardy of having a place to live. Like, that's where I'm at financially. So the last thing I can afford is flight and place to stay and all that in Jacksonville. So I'm not going to be able to go out there, and it really, really sucks. Like, I've been trying for months and months and months, and it's just been like, I just haven't been able to get the channel to bounce back to where it was the last couple years. It's been really down. Views have been down ever since last summer. And, a big part of my year is like September, October, November. And those were so bad that I've just been barely staying afloat. Normally those months give me enough to kind of like help this time of year. You know what I mean? Like, they were so bad, I was barely able to survive, much less save any money. So I still need to see old Crazy Old Lady. I've heard it was fun, but I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people talking about Slanted. To me, it just, we'll see. But to me, it looks like the movie Grafted might have done, like, it just looks like the same thing as Grafted, but I thought Grafted was really good. So we'll see. I don't know. I think this one might just be a little too CW teenager, but we'll see. If I can find it in a theater playing near me, I'm gonna definitely go see it. Like, I go see everything if I can. Blumhouse is redoing what? You talking about Saw? Like, they're basically rebooting Saw, if that's what you're talking about. What's up, Emilio? Better late than never. Sorry, I'm trying to go through these. Megan versus Chucky. I think it's got it. Well, as much as I hate it, it'd probably be Megan, just because she's like kind of indestructible. But I guess Chucky kind of is too. I think Chucky would outsmart Megan, but I think, like, she's just like, they basically make Megan out to be basically indestructible. So I don't see how Chucky, you know, yeah, he could possibly outsmart her, but at the same time, she's like, you know, a computer, so it's not much. I don't know. That's a tough one. I probably be Megan, even though I hate to say that because I'm not a Megan fan really, especially now after that fucking atrocious sequel. Art the Clown versus Jason. I think it's got to be Jason because Art the Clown and Jason are basically have the same power. They're basically like immortal, like they can't really die. And so basically if you take that they both have that ability, I would go Jason just because he's more of a brute and would just literally tear Art the Clown into pieces. Because the thing about Art is he's so evil and vicious. That wouldn't matter to Jason. You know, like that's not going to hurt Jason. You know, I have been meaning to watch The Possession of Michael King forever. I really need to still see that one. I don't know why, for whatever reason, it's just one that I never think about whenever it's like, okay, what should I watch? You know, and I go sit down to watch stuff. Uh, any creature features I recommend. I just watched one, and it'll be in Friday's video. Um, I'm spacing on the name of it now, though. It's like a really low budget movie, but I actually thought it was really cool. Damn it! Why can't I remember the name of it? Oh, The Spore. Yeah, like The Spore. It's more of like a, I don't know. Definitely go see um damn it. I just talked about it in my last video. My brain is not working right. These allergies are killing me. Um Cold Storage. You want a good creature feature, go see Cold Storage. Cold Storage is so fucking fun. I feel like there's going to be a big buzz for Cold Storage like once it is streaming on like whatever big platform. Cuz like I think it's on VOD right now. I think you can rent it. Actually, let me look that up. Cuz if it's not on VOD yet, it will be soon. I think that my allergies are the worst in this room because I was fine. Yeah. So Cold Storage as of today, but it's still $19.99 to rent. But it's so much fun. So like if you have a group of friends, then I would say rent it. Otherwise, just wait until it drops on Hulu or something, or in a couple weeks it'll go down to like $5 to rent. But I think you guys are gonna have a blast in Cold Storage. Like I loved it. Like it's a real shame that it didn't get more more love. Yeah, dude, Chuck Dixon is awesome. Like, I can't wait to have him on again. We're definitely going to when I'm not sick and we have more time. Thank you, Deep Dive. I don't feel much like the man right now, but I appreciate that. Oh, Minnesota. Well, that makes sense why there's so much snow. Yeah, this right here, that piece right there is Jen. That's art that she made me. Or Ginge Hawk. Jen Hawk. If I always forget when people ask me who made it, but that's who made that. It's never not on the set. It's one of the few pieces that now and the Canaan bear, like those are two things that'll always be on the set. Watch a lot of found footage. Man, I'm reading these all out of order. The stupid thing, I keep trying to read them and then it'll like move around on me. Let's see. What the hell, man? Why did it scroll all the way back up to there? The bride was a chore to sit through. I kept she'd come down with an STD. I loved it, but like I said, I totally understand why people are not gonna like that movie. Like it's just it's one of those that I knew immediately. It's few people would appreciate it and enjoy it. I personally thought it was so fun, but like I totally understand people not liking it because it's just bonkers. Hell yeah, Frostbite going on vacation. Miami's awesome too. Nice. Jamal, you saw Cold Church 3 times. That's awesome. Yeah, I love Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die too. That's super fun one. Cold Storage just kind of got a similar like tone about it as far as it just being a fun movie, not anything like super serious. I did a horror list, Kimberly, for Pluto a while back, but the problem is like no one ever watches those. So like if you don't see me do a list for one platform in particular, it's because nobody watches those videos. The algorithm doesn't push it or whatever. Nobody sees it. And so basically, I'll spend 40 hours or more making something and can't pay the bills. And I'm already struggling as it is, trying to get enough views to be able to survive. So, I just can't. But what I do instead is if you look on my uh every month, at least once a month, I'll put out a video that's highly recommended movies. And that's basically kind of like a roundup. And it'll be like new releases, new, movies that I saw as they're streaming wherever. It's just like basically it's a video that's movies that I think you should check out streaming. And on those, if you look, it'll show ones for Pluto, ones for, you know, all the different platforms for different platforms. So that's the best I can do with that because those videos still get some views. But unfortunately, if I do one just for Pluto, it's the same thing with Peacock. Whenever I've tried to do a video for Peacock, nobody watches it. Paramount, same thing. The only ones that get like even decent views is Netflix and Tubi. Those are the ones that get the most. And then Prime Video sometimes does okay, and Shutter sometimes does okay. But like I even stopped doing them for Hulu because every time I've done one for Hulu now, the last year, they've done horrible. So I just can't risk it. It sucks. Like it's a tough thing to explain because it's like I have to balance. It's like I'm trying to make videos that you guys will enjoy, right? And give you guys, you know, content that is, gives you a value, you know what I mean? But like if nobody watches the video, which is usually an algorithm thing, but like if the algorithm doesn't show enough of you guys, then nobody sees it anyway. And so then I worked like my ass off and didn't even get paid basically. Um, and it's one of those tough things. People are like, "We'll get a sponsor." The problem is when you do a sponsor video, they expect a certain amount of views. So it's not like you could take a risk then either. So basically, the only time I can take risk is when the channel is doing really good. Like if I have a couple videos in a row that are doing really good, that's when you'll see me kind of sneak in some stuff that are a little more experimental, because I don't have to worry as much. But lately, that hasn't, since last summer, I've like literally not making enough money to survive. To be completely honest, I'm, you know, yeah, not doing great, but you know, I love what I do, so I'm still fighting the good fight. I don't want to give up. On top of that, it's with my medical things, it's not like I could just go get a regular job anymore anyway. Man, I am losing my voice. This is crazy. I mean, I did just shoot a video right before I started this live, but that's the first time you're going to see the ocean. That's crazy. That is really awesome ocean though. So good choice of a place to go. It's wild too because the oceans are so different. Because like the ocean I have gone to mostly in my life is on the Pacific coast, like down in LA, San Diego is where I grew up. And so like that ocean is very different than the Atlantic, the East Coast ocean. Um, and then also Northern California ocean, which is where I live. That ocean is like super cold and stuff, but it's like beautiful, but in a very different way. So it's funny whenever people talk about the ocean, people don't think about how different the ocean is depending on where you live. But that is so exciting. I love that you're going to see the ocean. The ocean is like my favorite thing in the world. Like I've always dreamed of being able to live near the ocean. But like the ocean I would live nearby is Northern California type ocean or Oregon, like cold ocean, like Seattle. Like I don't have a desire to live in the tropical warm kind of climate. Doesn't like it's fun to vacation there, but like what I mentally enjoy, like what I think is beautiful is that colder, overcast, foggy, that type of ocean. And maybe it's because most of my life I've lived near that type of ocean. I don't know. Pimping ain't easy. Been a sub for a month and I'm so happy. Well, I appreciate you for being a sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, Final Destination Bloodlines is awesome. They're supposed to be working on the next Final Destination already. Like it's in pre-production. I didn't know you're a fellow San Diego boy. Uh, that's right. Bolt up. Yep. Yeah, I grew up um, loving the Chargers and the Padres, and then I moved up here when I was like a young teenager, and that's now I'm a Niner fan and Giants fan. But the Southern California, well, I shouldn't say Southern California, the San Diego sports teams always have a soft spot in my heart. Like I've always wanted to see the Padres win a World Series because I still have a bunch of family that lives down there. And like it was so heartbreaking to all of them when the Chargers moved to LA. Because like if you don't live down there, it seems like it's only an hour and a half apart. It's like what's the big deal? When you live down there, San Diego, LA, it's like night and day different. Super, super different. The people, the city, the way it feels, everything about it. And like they're very competitive with each other. And just like when you hear California, people are always think, oh, you live in California and they think of like Hollywood. It's like, no, I live, 8 hours away from Hollywood in Northern California, where we are as completely different from LA as you can possibly get. Like where I live is about farming and like family oriented, um, nothing glamorous, no fame, fortune, any of that. It's all about the rivers. It's like they always make fun of Sacramento as being a cow town because everything here is about farming and agriculture and like small town way of life. Even though it's a big city, it's the capital of California. You know, it's like millions of people. So it's not like a tiny town, but it does have a much more small town kind of, I don't know, vibe to it. Let's see. Yeah, straight up rivals, exactly. Ugh, I hate the Seahawks. I hate the Seahawks more than, well, actually, maybe the Cowboys, but the Seahawks are right there. I'm a Niner fan, so nothing gutted me more than Seattle kicking the shit out of the Niners and going to win the Super Bowl this year. And like, even though I know that if the Niners were healthy, they would have at least given Seattle a run for it. I don't know if they would have been able to win, but it's still like seeing Seattle win the Super Bowl is always tough. But especially this year when I know if the Niners were healthy, they would have had a shot at it. But what you can do, man. As far as the Mariners, I don't, I'm a Giants fan. So like when I was a kid, I was more into the A's. And so the Mariners were like a rivalry kind of, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, Scary Movie trailer looks so good. I can't wait for Scary Movie. It looks so funny. That was the best part of going to seeing Scream, was seeing the trailer for Scary Movie. Because like other than that, I thought Scream sucked dick. Scream 7. But the trailer for Scary Movie definitely made it worth going no matter what. Especially because like nothing had leaked out about the Scary Movie trailer, so we didn't have any idea. Like when I went to see it, we had no idea. Like I didn't even know that they were gonna play the Scary Movie trailer before Scream. So I was just like, what the fuck? Like when it started playing, I didn't even know what it was. So it was super fun. So do you guys want to watch the trailer for Obsession? I got it queued up. So let's get that on the screen. All right. So this is the Curry Barker movie, and everybody at Fantastic Fest was like floored by this movie. So this is probably the one that I'm most excited about coming this year. And a lot of that has to do with seeing their reactions and not being able to see it. Like standing there and everybody, Cody Leach, Sean Chandler, 3C, like all these people saw it. Actually, I don't know if 3C did, but like most everybody I was there that I knew that was there were able to go. And so like, it's made me want to see this even more.
Have you ever actually like flirted with Nikki?
I'm gonna go get some shots.
I'll come with you if she means this much to you. And I know she does. To say, Nikki, I think we should grab a drink sometime.
Nikki, wait. I was gonna ask you.
What?
I lost my train of thought.
Hi.
Good night. What else?
Why?
One wish, Willow. You only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world.
I love you so much. A love only the branch of a willow tree could conjure.
It's weird how you two are dating all of a sudden. Like super dating.
Damn it.
I think Nikki's
Lagging,
going through
huh?
something.
Like what? Is she okay?
No.
Jeez, what kind of spells you put on her?
I love you! I was calling to see if there's a way I can cancel a wish.
I'm sorry, we don't really do that.
So she's just stuck like this forever?
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you live.
As long as I live?
It's going to be awesome. But yeah, so that's Curry Barker, the guy who him and his friends did a little movie on YouTube called Milk and Cereal. And it was like in my top 10 of the year for 2024. And yet they made it themselves with just like their phones, basically. But it was that good of a legit movie. And like basically a bunch of people immediately were like, dude. And so he got Neon, or he made this movie, got financing, made this movie, and then Neon bought the right. I think it was Neon. But anyway, yeah, bought the rights to this, and so it's going to be in theaters. But I've heard it is like going to blow you away. So I'm not going to watch any other trailers. Like that's going to be the only trailer I watch for it, because I've heard that, like, be careful because there's some shit that could spoil it for you. I did a Dr. Doom. I did a video for Prime Video, like not this last week or the week before. So I recommend just going and watching that video. But it depends on if you're looking for something to rent or if you're looking for something that's on there. I used to do Visual Media Mart for years up until mostly 2020, and then I had multiple surgeries on this hand in particular, and so now I can't really grip things, so I can't paint and do art anymore. But no, I do this full time. Like this is my full-time job. People just don't understand how much work it takes to make content like this. But I work doing this like way more than 40 hours, like probably closer to 80 hours. Actually, depends on the work on the week, but I mean like basically if I'm awake, I'm working on the channel in some way or another. Like you can't, the thing is, it doesn't matter how much you work, you can't control the algorithm. And when it is showing your stuff to people, like, but it doesn't matter if it's good, it doesn't matter if it's bad. Like once you're in the good graces of the algorithm, like it'll blow you up overnight. But a big chunk of that is by choice. I never have chosen to like, it's just not in me. I can't talk about Marvel movies and like comic book movies and like, or cartoons, like, you know what I mean? Like I love a lot of YouTube channels that talk about all those kind of movies. Like I'm not against that at all. But that's where the money's at. Like that's how you get big, is you talk about all the mainstream kind of movies, but that's just not in me. Horror is what I care about. It's what I love. And it's also what I feel like I know about. And so like, that's what I stick to, but it's just one of those things, like no matter how good you are at talking about horror, you're only going to get so far with it. And then I also have a certain type of, I don't know, way that I do things, and it also isn't for everybody. So no, I don't know. I know that it's you can rent Iron Lung now. So I know it's so my guess is it probably won't be on a streaming service for a while, but as popular of a movie and all the demand, I'm guessing it'll end up on like probably either Disney Plus or Hulu or Netflix. Cuz it's not going to be like one of those movies where it just gets dropped onto like it's going to be one that basically a streaming service is going to pay to have on their platform. Whereas like a movie on Tubi, it works like a Netflix. So you stream your movie on Tubi or Prime Video and you basically get AdSense. You get a certain amount of money based on people watching your movie on there, like a Netflix. You don't get like they don't pay you to put your movie on their streaming service. Whereas like Netflix and Shudder and a lot of the bigger paid services, like they basically pay you for the rights to show your movie. So, and then depending on the deal you have, sometimes you'll get a percentage as well. So you'll like Netflix will give you so-and-so money to put your movie on their platform, but then there'll be like a certain amount of time that they pay for the rights. So like Bone Temple is on, or is Bone Temple on there? No, 20 Years Later is on Netflix. And so like they have a contract. So like for 6 months or whatever, it'll only be streaming exclusively on Netflix. And so when it's a situation like that, they probably paid, or they did pay like a lump sum of money to get the rights to have it on their platform. And then they're probably also giving them like a percentage for every view. So every time it's viewed, they might get a royalty or something for it too, like for every 1,000 views or something. But it depends. Like every platform is different, and none of them disclose. Like it's a kind of a funky. Like they don't disclose their numbers. Like Netflix doesn't tell people. They don't show their analytics, and because they don't, like say you own a movie, it's hard for you to know how much Netflix paid so-and-so for the rights for their movie. And so it doesn't give you a bargaining chip because you don't know what the going rate is, so to speak, for it. It's kind of shady. There's been a lot of people that have tried to force streaming services to divulge their statistics, but as of yet, they don't. Yeah, Doctor Doom, normally horror does always get overlooked, but that's what's so exciting about this year's Oscars is because like 4 or 5 horror movies are nominated in big categories. And like I think 3 of the best picture nominations are horror movies. Is it 3 or 4? I forget. I know Frankenstein and Sinners are both nominated for Best Picture. I'm trying to remember. Isn't Begonia nominated for Best Picture as well? That's why we decided to do a streaming on this Sunday and stream the Oscars so that let's see. Yeah, so Sinners, Frankenstein, and Begonia are all nominated for Best Picture. So that's 3 horror movies. So like that's so awesome. And then I know Weapons and Ugly Stepsister are both nominated for like major categories too. Like I think Ugly Stepsister is like special effects or something like that. I think there might be one other movie too, like one other horror movie that got nominated for something. But yeah, this is the year. Hey, what's up, DJ? If you don't know, Horror Sucks is DJ's YouTube channel. So you should go subscribe to it if you're not already. Man, these allergies are absolutely killing me. Boobs. Boo. Where's the mustache guy? Yeah, boo that stupid mustache guy. He's just lazy. I love to hear that Shermakos, man. I don't know. What is that? Shermakos, something like that. What is that? Shermak. I cannot say your name. Sure something. All right, so I have one other trailer that I wanted to play. So let me get that queued up. So this is going to be for the movie Hokum. Which, if you're not aware, Hokum is the new movie by the guy who made Oddity and God, my brain is just shit today. Caveat. And I'm spacing on his name. Normally these things do not happen to my brain, but these allergies are really getting to me. So here we go. But yeah, so this is his newest movie. It looks very cool. I kind of sort of watched. And this is also another neon.
My folks came here for their honeymoon. Always wanted to come back.
Why didn't they?
Sorry, the Wi-Fi connection is not good enough.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there are some oddballs walking around this place.
There are worse things than strangers out there yet.
One of the members of staff is missing.
What about the honeymoon suite?
It's always locked.
McCarthy. Damian McCarthy is the filmmaker.
Something feels off.
Yeah, Adam Scott has talked about how excited he is for this. He's been talking about it for a minute. He talked about how it's one of his favorite scripts he's ever read.
Get me out of here, man!
The send money button is only on the Ghost Pirate channel. Because we're not monetized for the podcast yet. Which is part of why you guys need to come over here and subscribe. So anybody on the Ghost Pirate channel right now, which there's 24 of you fuckers, go over to the Death Rattle podcast YouTube channel and subscribe over there. That's why if you don't see the podcast normally on a weekly basis, it's because that's where it airs now. It's its own channel, but we have not stopped every single week. And we're having guests on. Like last week, we had a famous comic book writer. So like we got big plans, like coming up this year. So definitely, subscribe because we need to get monetized. Once we're monetized on the podcast, then me and DJ don't have to pay for every single thing out of our own pockets, and like it can start at least paying for itself. But yeah, I decided, because it's just me by myself today, to stream it on the Ghost Pirate channel. But normally it's only on Death Rattle. Like as of January 1st, we stopped simulcasting it, so it's only on Death Rattle now. But prior to January, we used to have it on the Ghost Pirate channel as well. But I figured today I'd put it on both, and then also help spread the word about that it's on. And normally it's more lively. Like I am not feeling good and I'm running solo, and I didn't do shit for normally we plan up something to talk about, and like I was desperately trying to finish shooting a video and barely finished in time for this. So thanks, Prop. Yeah, it's been, dude, super, super hard the last 2 weeks, because it's like I had a really bad cold. And so like last week's podcast was right at the I just started feeling a little tiny bit better, like the day before. So last Tuesday, not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before our last podcast was the worst day of that cold. But then right as I started feeling better from the cold, then my allergies kicked in. And so like the last week I've basically been a little bit better. I've been able to go to the gym again the last couple of days, but like still this like itchy eyes, nose running, little to no voice. Like it's just, ugh. I am ready to not have a cold or allergies. But like my thing is, man, like I don't know, if I can manage to do something, I'm gonna do it. like there is nothing that's gonna stop me from at least giving it my best. So like I was like laying in a ball shaking with a fever after I got off the podcast last week. Like that's how sick I was last week. But I was like, I'm still gonna go on there at least for an hour, and I think I lasted for like an hour and a half. But I don't know, man. Like it's a privilege. Like it's a like honor and a privilege that you guys hang out and like give a shit about what I have to say. And like as much as I might be talking about how I'm stressed out and like about money and how hard the channel is and whatever, right? I love this. Like that's why I do it. I do it because of how much I love doing this. And like you guys are the reason. Like if you guys didn't watch and support this channel, like it's the first time I've ever done anything in my life where I'm able to, even if it is scraping by, I'm still able to eat, still able to pay my phone bill and my car payment from this channel. And like that's amazing. And I've been doing it for 2 years now as my full-time job. So yeah, I don't talk about that stuff very often. Maybe I just worry about jinxing it or something, but I don't know. It's not something I talk about very often, but it means a lot to me. Like a sneak attack. Sneaky, sneaky. What movie is that where he's all sneaky, sneaky like a snake? Damn it. Oh, it's is that Big Daddy? Where he like his butler like sneaks up on him? Is that no, not Big Daddy. What is that? It's the Adam Sandler movie. But it's not Big Daddy. Big Daddy's the one where he's got the little boy. Shit, I can't remember the name of it. It's like one of my favorite. It might be my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Mr. Deeds. I think it's just Mr. Deeds, right? Isn't that the name? Or yeah, Mr. Deeds. Yeah, John Turturro. Yep. Yeah, never underestimate the sneakiness. God, I love that movie. I don't know, man. Like, I don't understand people that don't have fun with Adam Sandler movies. Like, I know they're dumb, but like, it's the same kind of thing. Like, I don't get people that don't enjoy the scary movies. You know, it's like, yeah, it's dumb. Like, that's the point. Like, sometimes it's nice to just turn your brain off and just enjoy something, like not because it's smart, but because it's not smart, because it's just stupid. Yep, The Butler. Yeah, I love Waterboy. I love Waterboy so much, even though some of this stuff would not fly in today's world. Like, there's some pretty like sexist, racist kind of shit in Waterboy. But yeah, I love the Adam Sandler movies. Like, when I was in my early 20s, I think that would probably be my favorite thing in the world. Yeah, still love Little Nicky as well. Fucking Ozzy, man. What's up, Matt? I'm glad you made it. Glad you can make it. I do like Little Nicky. Yeah, like Little Nicky is probably the dumbest of the Adam Sandler movies, but I still love it. Like Happy Gilmore is probably the I don't know. I was gonna say the best written or well done. Um, but they're all on like right around the same level, I think. But I think Little Nicky's probably the most stupid. Like the humor is extremely lowbrow in it. But I still love that movie. Yeah. Blazing Saddles is exactly what I'm talking about. Like that same kind of humor. And like I feel like I've always felt like there's a place in the world for that stupid kind of humor. Yeah, I just rewatched Hubie Halloween this past Halloween, man, and I'm telling you, I loved it. I still had hella fun with it. Like I watched it when it first came out, and like so many people talk shit about it. I was like, oh, maybe it wasn't very good. And so I went back and rewatched it this year, and I'm like, man, people just like to hate because that movie is dumb as hell, but it's super fun. But I'm also someone who like loves Halloween, like everything about it. I love the decorations, and it's nice to have a movie like Hubie Halloween where there's no real anything that matters. It's just a silly movie. Like it's like I talk about popcorn horror movies. It's the same kind of thing. Like there's a place in the world that like we need a certain amount of that. Like the news is so fucking serious. Everything is so serious in the world right now and like scary and fucked up. So like it's nice to have things where you can kind of just feel safe, Like you don't have to feel like you got to actually think. Like you can just be like a little kid kind of thing. Like watch something where I don't know, it's hard to convey what I mean with words, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. But just like that safe place so you can go. And like that's what I like about Adam Sandler movies is they have that for me. Like a movie like Sandlot is like that for me, where it's like that safe place. Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate what Adam Sandler has done, now as well, like his more serious roles and acting and all that. Like really respect that stuff as well. But there's, definitely something. It's just like Jim Carrey as well. Like I love that stupid era of Jim Carrey movies. Like they were so dumb. Like so fun. Like the giant or the rhino that pooped uh out uh Ace Ventura in, what is it, the second one, right? Like that just went up for auction, or it goes up for auction at the end of this month. And I was watching Adam Savage. He has a YouTube channel, the guy that did Mythbusters. And I was watching a video here the other day. And he was down or at the auction house that's auctioning off that rhino, and they were going on inside, and like it's just crazy that it's an actual physical prop. Like it's this big ass fucking rhino, and picturing Jim Carrey sitting inside of this fucking rhino. It's so funny. But it's just such dumb kind of humor. But I love those kind of movies. And I think it's nice that we're starting to get some of that again. And like, I think that's why Scary Movie 6, like, it's one of the highest viewed trailers ever. And like people are so excited about it. And I think that's a lot of it is because people want something that's stupid and safe, and just you could just laugh at and turn your brain off for a little while. It's like if you look at the humor during World War II, you had you had the Marx Brothers and stuff, and like it was a very stupid kind of humor. And I think that like when you go to the movies, you need to be able to go to this place where you could turn off the rest of the world for 2 hours. Yeah, I love Tropic Thunder. That is one of the funniest movies ever made. And definitely stuff that could never be done today. Which is kind of part of the point of it even then, was like him doing the whole blackface and stuff. Like that was like a lot of people kind of missed the whole point of it was meant to be offensive. Like that was the whole point of that character, is how offensive he was. But even Tropic Thunder, as funny as that was, it did have things it was trying to say. So it wasn't a total turn your brain off. And like that's a genuinely funny movie. Like I'm talking more about movies where they are stupid. Like they're not, you don't need to think at all. Like it's not humor that like they're trying to be witty or charming. They're just being just flat out dumb. And like the trailer for Scary Movie 6 is just flat out dumb. Like the humor that's in it is just really stupid, silly humor. But what drives me crazy is all these people that are offended by the trailer. And it's like there's like one half of people that were offended by the Republican joke, and then another half of people that were offended by the pronouns joke. And it's like, yeah, guys, that's the fucking point. Like, you notice that you're offended? Like that's why it's funny. Like it's offensive kind of humor. It's stupid, offensive kind of humor. Like they're trying to offend everybody. Like in a stupid way. Like people just take fucking shit too serious sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to just have fun with something. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's a perfect example of something that's just dumb. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with if it's not your kind of humor. Like it's more, my issue is for people that judge others for enjoying it. It's like, dude, like I don't blame anybody for not liking it. It's like I was talking about earlier with The Bride. Like most people are not going to like The Bride, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with people not liking The Bride. But also, I've seen people saying anybody that enjoys The Bride is basically an idiot. And it's like, dude, fuck you. Like, it's okay to enjoy different things. Like, just because you know, like, everything is not made for everybody. I don't understand that logic. Like, I don't know when that started in our world where everybody feels like everything is made for every like I know for a fact everything is not made for me. Like, there's lots and lots and lots of things that were not made for me. Like when I went and saw Five Nights at Freddy's. One, it's not a good movie. But two, I also know it's not made for me. And so I didn't like judge it too harshly because I'm like, this is literally not made for me. Like, I am not the audience that movie is made for. There is a ton of shit in this movie that is made for, teens, preteens, Five Nights at Freddy fans, period. Like, I could judge it based on quality movie, and it's not a well written movie. I can still judge that, but I also can see past my own sensibility and know that, like, even if it was a good movie, it's just still not made for me. Like, there's lots of movies that are just not made for everybody or all entertainment. Like, we can't all like everything, and why would we want to? Exactly. If you don't like it, move along. Like, that's what I don't understand about it. Like, I don't understand people that dwell on the shit they don't like. It's like when I don't like something, I'm just like, all right, cool, moving on. Hell yeah, Dodgeball. That's one of the best comedies ever. Anchorman is another one. Like, dude, there are so many fucking scenes in both those movies that are just so funny. Recently I rewatched what's the one? The bowling one where the dude's a Amish bowler. That movie is so funny, even still. Like, I hadn't seen it since it was in theaters. Why can't I remember the name of that movie? You guys know which one I'm talking about, right? Where it's the big ass Amish dude and he's trying to be a professional bowler. And it's got Bill oh, I can't remember anything. My brain is soup. Kingpin, thank you. It still holds up, man. It is so funny. Like, I forget why, but it was like just like I saw it and I was like, oh, I'll put it on kind of in the background, and I ended up finding myself like literally not doing any of the stuff I was supposed to and just watching it like all the way through. But there's so much stupid humor in that movie. Like, it's fantastic. But I need to wrap this up because I am getting to where my lungs are literally on fire. And so I need to go take a shower and wash some of this pollen off and hopefully be able to breathe again. Yeah, I mean, what I would say for anybody with The Bride, it's one of those, like, it was different than I thought it would be from the trailer. It's not a musical. For one, I thought it was going to be a musical, like from the trailer, from what I had heard, and it's not a musical at all. Like, at all. Like, there's barely any musical type of things in it. Like, I mean, like, there's maybe one scene that's kind of, but they're not singing. But like, there's one kind of scene where they're like dancing. That's like a montage kind of thing. But like, it's not a musical. Like, flat out, just not a musical, which was a big surprise for me. So what I would say is, if nothing about the trailer looks interesting to you, or if you're not like me and feel the need to go see every single thing in theaters, then I would just wait for it to be streaming. But I still think you should give it a shot. I think a lot of people will be surprised on how enjoyable, especially Jesse Buckley's performance is in it. But like, yeah, it's not at all like a must see. Any of the new channels? What is it? New channels? popping up that review movies with AI voices. Oh yeah, it's like AI is everywhere. It's it's gonna get to where it basically suffocates itself out. Like you will not be able to avoid AI bullshit. So, but I think if you're one of those, if you're the type of person that doesn't care about watching someone reviewing a movie, like beyond the like, I don't know, like if you like for instance with me, I watch a ton of YouTube, but every YouTuber I watch, it's about the person first. Like I am interested in them as a person, their personality and their way of doing things, their the human element. And so like it doesn't even really matter so much to me what it is that they're talking about always. It's the personality first and then what they're covering second. So like anybody I watch that talks about movies, I don't watch them because I care about their review as much on a movie. If you know what I mean, I watch that channel in particular because of their personality behind the way they review movies. But if you're someone that like just literally wants some opinion on a movie, like if you can like watch AI shit, then have at it. Like it is constant, it's going to be everywhere, unavoidable. It's why I keep telling everybody, if you are a faceless channel, you are fucked. Because AI can make it like that and do the exact same thing you do and pop out 20 of those videos a day. So like if you're going to make a YouTube or a TikTok or any kind of content, you need to be on camera because like faceless shit is done. It just is. Because like right now the voices and the footage still looks a little wonky, but give it another year and you will not be able to tell the difference between an AI faceless channel, or honestly, you probably won't be able to tell someone on camera. Like the only thing that's going to separate it is the personality. And like that's why I'm not personally afraid of AI, because like I'm a flawed human. I will always be a flawed human. AI cannot be a flawed human. And so like that, the key is to just be human and to be yourself, because AI can't compete with that because it'll never be able to be a human. And I think that's what more and more people are going to be interested in, is entertainment that is very human. It's not perfect. It's unique because of its scars. But anyway, I am on fire over here, so I'm gonna go. But I appreciate you guys all so much for hanging out with me. And I promise next Wednesday will be a better episode. And we'll get to hear all about the Jacksonville Film Festival and all of that. But also on Sunday, this Sunday, make sure you tune in because we're doing an Oscar live stream during the Oscars. We're going to have it like we're going to be watching it on a different device off camera. And so you'll just see us talking about what we're watching. So basically have the Oscars on your TV and have us as your narrator. Basically, we can watch it together and make fun of all the famous pretty people. So, and all the Oscar snubs, and we'll watch all the horror movies get snubbed. But anyway, I appreciate you guys all so much. And like you guys all have a great evening, okay? Thank you. Bye, guys.